day 63, and just really enjoying today. Is cloudy, and I actually went for a walk in the middle of the day, which is a beautiful treat because it's been so hot lately that I just didn't even dare to come out in the middle of the day. I would either go early, usually not, or late when the sun is already gone. So this is a special treat, and it actually feels so nice, the cool wind, and just it feels so good. Well, I am feeling so much better. There is a lightness in my heart and in my body. I journaled. A lot of things have come sort of together. Stuff that I've been reading, stuff that I've been listening to, stuff that I've been thinking about, and there is this clarity. Another layer of debris that I've removed is now revealing degrees of clarity about the choices I've made, the choices we make, and how most of the choices we make in our life have to do with trying to avoid feeling like the punished, judged, rejected, and abandoned little child we all were when we were young. There is so much of that sense of shame and that sense of unworthiness that we carry with us for most of our lives, and without going into that feeling itself, we often don't realize it's there. We just repeat the patterns of avoidance and denial and not daring to make certain decisions. And all of this is done because we're trying to avoid this something that just feels so badly, or what we're told feels bad, like shame feels bad, guilt feels bad, being sad, being lonely, being depressed, we were told is bad. So we don't allow ourselves to feel these feelings because we are just in denial, and we're in self-judgment, and we're in resistance of these feelings. Like, we hate ourselves for feeling this way. And what I am discovering now is that when I allow myself to feel these feelings, there is nothing there. It's not so scary. It only feels scary because it's so old. The feelings are so old, and it felt so unbearable when we were little. But if we allow ourselves to go there, if we take the courage to go into the feelings and allow our body to feel it, as uncomfortable and as painful as it can be, then we realize there's nothing there. I mean, I actually wrote in my journal this morning, I am free. Something just clicked. And some of the things that I've been so enslaved to felt like they no longer were there. So this morning, I felt really free, and then I'll see whether it'll last. And whether I'll continue embodying that freedom and that lightness and trust that I'm being guided, that I'm not alone, that there is a reason why I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. And I already know that there are no coincidences, that some things, like there were a few things that happened last week that were a mistake. It wasn't supposed to go that way. Everything was arranged for things to go differently, but it still went the way that it wasn't supposed to, and I realized that it's a complete not coincidence, that it was done for me, because the spinning and the reaction that I went into when things didn't go as planned really revealed to me, what still was outstanding, what still was not seen and not addressed and not processed. And the desire to blame others for all that went wrong was there. And I was very, very, very aware not to go there and just sort of like, just be with my feelings. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't nice. My body felt terrible. I was going through a stress cycle, and it took me a while for it to complete. But once it did, I was free. And so I'm just reveling in the ease that I feel today, and the coolness of the air and the pleasant wind. Change feels good. Change in weather, change in thoughts, change in feelings. It feels good. I welcome it. I just wanted to share. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow.